assess the espresso under sensory profile. We judge, first of all, the crema, which is this foam level on top of the beverage. The first layer you're going to see. So first of all, we have a visual evaluation of the beverage. And then we're going to taste and to evaluate the aromas we find in the cup. And we'll see how the taste is, the body, and the aftertaste. So let's take into consideration these main 5 characteristics when it comes to evaluate the espresso. Okay. So when it comes to drink an espresso, it needs to be a very balanced beverage. This is usually what we look for when it comes to have and to make your own blend, right? You want to have a sweet cup and a balanced cup, so it doesn't have to be with a too high perception of acidity or too high perception of bitterness, both when you drink it and in the aftertaste. So thanks to the way the espresso is prepared, and thanks to the recipe, and thanks mainly to the pressure we apply to the beverage during the extraction, we have these 3 simultaneous phases coexisting in one beverage. And it's the only beverage actually which assesses these 3 different phases. We have an emulsion of oil droplets which give us this persistent aftertaste, right? So we have this intense body given by these oil droplets and by the suspension of solid particles in the beverage, right? And then we have an effervescence of gas bubbles, which we simply call crema or foam. Today we call it as a crema. Okay, so the very first thing. So when it comes to judge under a sensory viewpoint what you're drinking or eating in general, not only in coffee, we use our senses, right? So we use the very first sense we use is the visual, right? And this is the very first step when it comes to evaluating espresso. So the first evaluation is the crema, okay?
Sorry, will you give us this presentation?
Yeah. That's why also I write many things on the presentation, so too easy with English. Okay. So the very first step, we evaluate the crema with our eyes, with our sight, visual, right? So we look for first of all the color of the crema, which can already suggest us what I'm going to drink. So if I see a very, very dark crema, probably I know which maybe roasting profile they used or which blend. If I have a very, let's say, whitish crema, maybe I can draw other conclusion, right? So I can draw conclusion both on the blend or on the roasting profile they used, or simply on the extraction. Then we assess for the presence or the absence of what is called tiger skin in technical term, which is this, yeah, it's like the skin of the tiger. No, so you see these things on top of the layer. So usually if we find a tiger skin, is it a positive or negative characteristic?
Positive.
Positive. Why?
Good crema.
Good crema
Is it
or?
fresh roast?
Sorry?
Fresh roast.
Fresh roast,
There is high content of sugar.
Yeah.
high content of sugar. Okay. Other suggestions on tiger skin? It's beautiful. True, it's beautiful.
Nella macchina le parti fine.
Okay, why is it important to have the tiger skin on top of your espresso? Or what is that? What does it suggest you?
Yeah, it's basically suggests me that I extracted a good amount of solids from the coffee. So basically, the pigmentation different allow me a little bit to understand at least that I extracted solids. That means that will be aromatic compounds in the cup. Okay. That, it doesn't mean 100% good aromas, because sometimes very roasted coffee that has higher yield extract, like more easable to extract, so you have a yield extraction higher, you have a more marked tiger skin. But at least give me solids, and so it means that I will have a higher aroma compound. Okay.
In terms of intensity.
In terms of intensity.
Then the next steps to evaluate the crema. Then the next step to evaluate the crema is to assess the consistency and persistency of it. So for consistency, we use some descriptors such as elastic consistency or other terms mainly elastic, other terms, descriptors for consistency. Elastic crema or in general consistent crema. So when you shake your cup, it doesn't disappear, right? We call that consistency. So it shouldn't be too hard when you assess it, and it shouldn't be, let's say, too soft or too elastic.
I don't know how to use like which adjective use precisely, but when you evaluate like a very dark robusta, you usually do like this with the crema, and you don't see the crema of the espresso. You just go around the cup, but just do like this, just move like one block, okay? Because the structure is there is a lot of proteins, a lot of fibers that create a structure that is quite solid but not elastic. In fact, when they move, you can see the hole and you can see the espresso below, and if you do like this, just moves it in a side, doesn't go back like the crema of usually an Arabica, no? That you move it, you can see the hole for 1 second and then go back and create another time the layer of the espresso. Okay.